today's class. We are still on After Effects class, video editing, and yesterday we talked about introduction to After Effects, how you can get familiar to the interface. And today we are going further, and we're still talking about the interface, but we are moving higher, little by little, so that we won't get lost. Today I want you to get familiar with the function of the interface, how you can manipulate some effects. Like yesterday we talked about how to move up and down images on the screen. Now I want to go further by using text today, how you can move text around. You understand? Like all those movies to watch, in the intro the name will come, roll out, all those things are also part of the effects we put on our movie. So today I'm going to teach you something similar to that. Let me open my After Effects software. Understand? So it's opening. Then like I told you, how the interface look like yesterday, the composition settings, how you will set and the look for your interface. So now it's coming up now, and here it's there. So like you see now, it is the interface, how my something look like. So I have a new project which is here. So now I need to create a new composition. That is how After Effects works. After you open your interface, unlike Photoshop, if you have opened like this, you press new, next thing is to start working. But After Effects, after you create new projects, to open like this, you have to create new composition also, which is this. You can press it, and again you can name it to your desired name, like let's say class 2 lecture. So now I will leave it in 192 by 1080. It's still okay. That's normal 35, 25, and which is half. And I can put it in 10 seconds. So 10 seconds video is enough for is good for beginners, so that you won't have to load your system. It's a lot of things, and After Effects is used for short videos, not for long video like that. So have that one in mind, that if you want to edit your long video, you better use Premiere Pro, not After Effects. So now after putting it in 10 seconds, I can say okay. Now I have my composition screen open now, and I told you that yesterday the timeline, and this is where you control your timing, your stop clock, and where you put your work here, and can apply some effects here and some functions here. And mind you, your catalog must be this off, because if not, what you are doing on the screen will not show if your catalog is on. That's why you have to put your catalog on. If you want to type in catalog, you do it, and immediately you turn it off. So now these are the functions. Like some of you are familiar with it from our Photoshop class, but I've seen some of the tools there that also are in Photoshop. So now later we'll be moving on. Later as I'm moving on, I'll be telling you some of the functions of the tools up there. But for now, I want to use my text tools to type. So I want to type names I'm going to work with. So I'll click on it, and I'll come to my frame, and I'll press it. So I will type King David. Now this is King David. I just type now. I pick 2. So now I can put it in the middle. I can put it anywhere I want to put it. You understand? But let me put it in the middle, so I can make it catalog. Instead, I can change the size here. to, let's say, 72, or let me put it like 200. Good. Now it is 9. This is 9. So I think it's too big. Let me put 150. Better. Now I have my name on my screen, which is King David, and I'm still going to put one name. Understand? So to see what I try to explain to you about the function, the effect of the movement of the phone. Now I want this thing to move, to scroll in and out of my screen. That's the effect I want to apply on it. Now you can put color. So you can put color to your phone. It's allowed, but let me just use white now. All these places are where you can put your color, understand, to your phones. You can see, you can change the font to any color you want, like blue. You understand? So you can do anything you want to do. You understand? This one you can put stroke and put like just like if you are good in Photoshop, you know all these things. So don't let me deviate by going to some things that I've taught you in Photoshop. But at the same time, if you still want to know it, you can just be practicing one by one by seeing how the color look like, how the shape look like, how everything look like. You understand? In your convenient time. But let me go straight to what I want to teach you today. Now, this is it. I've colored it to blue, and I want to apply effects on it now. Where you come to this place. You can hide your work if you feel like, just like Photoshop to you, and you can show it. So you come here to this button and you see transform. So transform is where you apply some stopwatch effects, timing effects on your font or on your work, anyone you feel like to use. So when you open it like this, yesterday we talked about 3 of them, which is position, scales, and rotation. But today I will include opacity to it, making for, and as I go along, you'll be knowing all the functions. You understand? So now I want this thing to do like when it's coming in, it will be very small, it will rotate and big, then other one will come and that one will leave as new one is coming. You understand? So this one is coming in later, and one is will be there before, that one will roll out as this one is coming in. So let me apply the effect on it and you understand what I'm saying. Now good. Let me first deal with scale. Scale, I want it to be very small initially. So what I will do that I will put my scale to 0. Now you're not seeing anything. So if I put to 100 again, like 100, you will see, you can see. So now I put my scale to 0, which you're not seeing anything. So now I will now move it to this place, like 2 seconds. So you can see that it's starting that I have a starting point, and I'm moving. This one is my ending point for this effect. So as I want to use that place, it's towards be 100. You understand? So when you move it back down, you'll see what will happen. Can you see? Can you see? So now the second effect I want to put is rotation. I don't want it to just come like that. I want to rotate while coming out. So I will come to this rotation. I put it back like this. Then I will activate my rotation. Then I will bring it back. You can, instead of it dropping like this to know where exactly you put it in the same place, you can just come here and press like this. Understand? So it shows that both of them should be at the same ending point. So now if I put it like this, and I come to this place and I press like this, as you can see, it's bringing me to the end of this art, so that the both effects will stop at the same time. So I will tell it to rotate what once. You understand? So it will be like this now. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see now? So that is one. So now, and I want it to look like while coming, it should be very faint until it's landed. That's what I need to show for me. That is where opacity comes in. Now I do like this. I bring it back to this place, and I will initiate my opacity, and I put it into 0. Then I will not drag it to this place. Instead of dragging that, I can press here like this. You understand? Take me to that place, and I'll now press 100. Enter. So if you look at it now, can you see? It's very faint. So why coming in? Very faint, very faint. When you now want to reach here, it's now. You can see. So now, positioning comes in like where should it be from the beginning. So that is why I can take it like this back to where it's supposed to be, and I will initiate my position that I want it to be out of my scene first. Then by the time it will reach, it will come from outside, not from inside, to flow from outside to my skin. So I cannot say like this. You understand? So then I will not drag it to where it will be when it reach out to be at the middle. So if I press my space bar now, sorry, let me take it back to the beginning. When I press space bar, we'll see what it will do for me. Yes, now. So now, to limit my work to my 2 seconds, so that I won't be scrolling back every time I want to do. I can bring this. I can bring it like this. That you have to look my work for me. Let me see the effect of what I'm doing. You understand? So let me bring it back. Let me bring this one back and press 9. Can you see? Can you see now? So now you can see that you hardly see what I'm trying to do. So I will get it to 3 seconds so that you can see the name clearly. Now let me press my space bar again. Can you see? So you can see I will scroll King David. I will scroll King David. So now let me pause it. Now I want to put the name that will be shown before this King David comes in, because it's coming from outside. A name must be there first to see, or probably it can be the name to be there and the name will come and meet there. Anywhere you feel like. So what we will do now is that I will write another name. Let me put this one back to the first place. I will come to this place. I write another name. I can say Grace. Storm. Now I have another name here now, which is Grace Storm. So Grace Storm is there too. Sorry, I will pick my Grace. So Grace Storm is there too. If I minimize my function for this one, you see that Grace is there. I can can carry grace and put it at the bottom of king, and I can put grace on top. Depends on how I want to arrange my layers. If you are in Photoshop class, you will be familiar with layers. You understand? So layers is how you arrange your work. You understand? So now I have my grace layer at the top of King David. For example, if I show you like this, you will see that two of them will be jamming together. Can you see? Can you see that both and king are showing at the same time? But this time around, I want grace to leave the screen as King David is coming. We grab. So what I will do now is that I will open the transform function for grace 2, and I will activate the same thing I applied for King David. You understand? So after activating all the 3 functions, so now what I will do now is that grace should leave the scene while King David should come in. You grab. So I will not put it like this. When grace is like this, then grace should be out. Let me hide my King David. King David. Sorry, let me minimize this. So sorry, it's even King David, not King David. So let me correct that for remember it. Let me hide the gray storm. King David, good. Now let me now hide it and open my gray storm. Now I want gray storm to be out of the scene by this period, which is like this. So I can let me pick my pick 2, so I can drag it out. By 2, this should be out of the scene. How you get what I'm doing now? Now let me show you what I'm trying to say. Now this is it. Now let me open my King David now. Let me play it. Can you see that grace is going out as king is coming in? Grace is going out as king is coming in. Now I want grace to rotate while going out, so it will look as if, you understand? So let me stop it like this. I'm here. So grace 2 should rotate. By the time you should reach to like this, let me put rotate 1. You understand? And opacity, grace 2 should what? By that time should be what? 0. So let me play for you and see what I'm trying to say. Can you see? Can you see what's happening there now? So you can animate the name, like all those starring of a name in the movie. You understand? This is a simple animation or simple effect on the text. We can also use like image instead of font. Now let me pause this like this and try to use image for you. So let's say this one is just like to apply it on font. Let me create like new new file, new project. Understand? It's asking me, do I have to save this one? I save it. I can tell her to save it. But if you don't save, because I'm not coming to it again, I need to move ahead. Then I'll create another new composition. You understand? My format still remains the same. I can change it as image testing. Image testing. So my format still remains the same. Okay. Then I can go to my Google and download, like, let me say image flower image png. So now let me pick something like this. Now let me save this. And let me look for that one. This one is red. Let me pick pink. Good one. I can choose this one too. But let me just pick something that is similar to that. Okay, let me pick this. Oh, I want different color. PNG file. Let me pick this one. Now I have two files I want to work with now. Now I'm in my After Effects now. I can import. I can right click, import file. Then my recent download. So I can pack the two together. Then import them. Now I have my two images here now, flower 4 and 11. I have them there. So I can bring one either here or here. Oh, sorry, I took it together. Let me take one. I can never take the red first. I can take one either here or here. But let me drop it here. Now I have my flower here like this. Remember, I'm trying to apply the same effect I apply on the font on the image. If you didn't get that font very well, at least with this image you should be able to understand better what I'm trying to do. Now just assume that you want to start afresh what I just did on the font now on the image. So now the same thing, I open my transform something and I go to my scale first. Let me reduce it first before I start timing it. Now I want to look like this, so that it's still big for her, like this. Now I can now activate my, let me start with my scale. Now that by the time you are here, it should be 0. By the time you reach 1 second, you should be what? 100 back, which is too. Let me put it like 80 or 60 should be better. 60. Yeah. By the time you are 1 minute, should be 60. Grab. I see that. So if I let me bring my limit, my timeline to 1 second, so that it won't go, I won't waste till it's finished before. Now let me press my stop, start from the beginning like this. Can you see? Do you understand what I'm trying to do now? So from the beginning it should be small. When it reach 1 second, it will full the screen. Now, and I can also tell this thing that while coming from down, don't be sharp from the beginning. At the like opacity, you'll be fainted and to now show clearly. This is where let me stop it. when you are at the beginning, your opacity should be 0. Should be 0. To when you reach 1 second, understand? 1 second, it should what? Should be 100. So let me press my space bar and see what I'm trying to do. Can you see? Can you see now? Now I want to tell this thing that while coming from back, rotate once before you reach 1 second. Same thing. Let me stop it by pressing my space bar, and let me assume that at the end of at the beginning like this, and I come to my words, to my rotation, activate my stop work, then tell him to rotate. By the time you reach 1, you must have what? Rotate once, enter. So now let me press my space bar and see what I'm trying to see. Can you see? Can you see what I'm trying to do now? Good. Now I can also tell this thing that scroll from outside to inside. Rotate from outside to inside instead of rotating from the back to the front. So this is positioning. So this one, I will now, let me stop it by pressing my space bar and move back. I come to position and what? Drag this point out of your screen. Then move your timing to 1 second and tell this man to be at what? On my screen. By that time, you can see the line. This line is what? Is telling me that it's moving from outside to the middle of my work by 1 second. Let me press space bar and see what I'm trying to say. Now, can you see? Can you see that it's scrolling from outside to the middle? So now I want to apply this same function to my second flower. So that one will be moving from middle to outside. This one is coming from outside to the middle. So I want this one to move from middle to outside. So let's go. Let me show you that. So by pressing my space bar. Now I'll bring my second flower, which is this, down to the top of the work I just finished. To this one, the top. Now see it. Let me put this one to like scale should be like 80, so that it can be smaller. Let me put 80. Like this now. This one is 80. So now I want this one to be out when my flower is coming in. That is just basic. I'm trying to apply this same effect I apply on the front on this image. I think you're following me. Now, let me activate all the buttons activated on the first one. These 4 buttons are activated. Now, by the time you reach here, you should have been outside like this. You understand? So let's see how it works. Can you see? But it's not rotating. So I need to set the rotating function also. Let me stop it. Now, by here like this, you should rotate. By the time you reach here, you should do what? You should rotate once. Now let me press my speaker and see what we're trying to do. Can you see? Can you see now? So, but I want this one to also be smaller while going out. It shouldn't go out that big. So let me stop it. And I put my scale that by the time you reach where you are going, it should be very, very small, like 0. Now let me play it and see what can you see that it's going in smaller. It's going outwards smaller. Can you see? So now I can also see my capacity. By the time you are about to go out, it should be what? It should fade there. It should be fainting by going out. So let me stop my phone and put it to the beginning and say, okay, by the time you reach this place like this, capacity should be what? Let me put it 0 first and see how it will look like. Now let me press. You can see. So this same style is the same style applied on the previous font I just did. So I believe you understand better by applying it on image. So you are now getting used to After Effects interface. So, and I want to also practice this in your own free time. Try and get familiar with it. If you don't understand anything, mail me, chat me up, or come to my page on Facebook or my YouTube. Any question that is bothering your mind, I will explain to you deeply. You understand? So this thing is things that you can know if you can take your time to study it and to follow the step one by one. You understand? So there's nothing too big for you to know. These functions are meant, to make your work, to make your video more enticing, more catching. Understand? So in next class, I'm going to teach you some side again that that can apply in your video, make you be confident using After Effects. You understand? So if you like our videos and you enjoy it, kindly subscribe to our channel and share our video and like our videos also. Please, I'm begging you to do this so that many people can benefit from it. By the time you start watching it and sharing it, other will benefit from this video. Thank you very much, and I will see you in our next class. Bye.